welcome back. President Obama's new health care legislation includes what's called the National Calorie Labeling Rule. It requires restaurants to make nutritional information available so consumers can make healthier choices. Amanda Cheramie, a registered dietitian with West Jeff Medical Center, is here to help break it down for you. Amanda, thank you very much for being in this morning.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, it's important for us to watch calories and points everywhere we go. I know my wife does Weight Watchers, and it's just a big part of it. And a lot of people go out to eat, and they're really attracted by beautiful pictures on these menus and just real enticements to make them go over their limits, and they need to watch for that, don't they?
Right, and Americans are eating out more and more. It's not just a special occasion thing, so you really have to be mindful of what you're getting, and don't be fooled by items that might say reduced fat or low sugar, because oftentimes they replace one nutrient with another. So if you can find the information either on the website or in a pamphlet, it's best to go armed with that information before you get to the point where you're starving and just picking anything that looks good.
And you've got some stark examples here, and I tell you what, we're taking a look at the Denny's breakfast menu and a couple of the things you have. What are our choices?
So with this, what do you think would be the least calories if you're at Denny's and you're thinking, let me try to eat healthy, what can I pick?
You know, I'll admit I've looked at this already, but when I first looked at it, I said granola. I mean, I pass up ham and cheddar omelets all the time. I haven't had French toast in forever because I just think I love it, but it's a horrible way to start your day. So I would have picked granola. Right
Okay, well, you're certainly right. The French toast was the real diet buster here. The French toast had 1,000 calories. And even more surprisingly, 2,000 milligrams of sodium, which is outrageous. But the ham and cheddar omelet came in right at about 600 calories, which was 100 calories less than the granola and the low-fat milk.
And we keep hearing about, would ham and cheddar naturally be the healthiest choice because it's the lowest calories, or would granola be a healthier choice because it's got all the
Not necessarily.
nutrients?
That's a good point, because ham and cheddar had the least calories, but there's no carbs in that meal. So that's probably what helps keep the calorie count a little bit lower, but you still have lots of saturated fat, lots of sodium, and ham and cheddar omelet might not be your best choice, but with the granola and the low-fat milk, you probably it's healthier in terms of whole grain and fiber. You just need to look at that portion size.
And that's just regular granola too, right? There's nothing extra.
Right, granola is actually, it has nuts, dried fruit sometimes, and then the stickiness that holds it together is either honey or oil. So it can be a real diet buster.
I'm going to put you on the spot, Amanda. Would you pick the ham and cheddar omelet over the granola?
Probably not.
Okay, just checking. All right, let's take a look at McDonald's. Which McDonald's item has the most calories? Big Mac, the large chocolate shake, sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles. Now, you know, having looked at a few of the menus and the fat and calorie breakdown they have at the fast food restaurants, I know none of these are good choices.
Correct.
But one is going to be better than the others, and
the most calories comes from the large shake. And I put that up there because not only is it the most calories, it is double the calories of the other items. We're talking 1,150 calories for a large chocolate shake. That's more than half of the calories that most of us should have in a whole day. And 83% of your daily value for saturated fat. That is an entire meal. You can't have that on top of a number 3 combo.
It's
outrageous.
Yeah, I haven't had one of those in a long time either. But I used to drink a lot of them when I was younger, and it seems like we were better able to handle them when you're younger. I guess you're more active and
Right.
that sort of thing.
Right.
Well, that's definitely depressing news. Let's go on to Dunkin' Donuts. Which Dunkin' Donuts item has the most grams of sugar? We got A, reduced fat blueberry muffin, B, triple chocolate chunk cookie, and C, chocolate frosted cake donut. I'm going to guess B. Triple chocolate.
Doesn't that sound like the most?
Mm-hmm.
It's very surprising. The reduced fat blueberry muffin, 41 grams of sugar. So let me put that into perspective. That is 3 tablespoons of sugar. That's outrageous. So a lot of times with a reduced fat item, they've taken the fat out, and to make it taste more palatable, they've upped the sugar. So that is not a healthy item. When you're looking at nutrition facts, you're looking for no more than maybe 12 grams of sugar. So 41 is out the ballpark.
And do they post all these amounts in these restaurants? Is that required?
Some of them do. With the new healthcare bill, there's a provision that requires menu labeling. The calorie amounts will be available on menus, but we might not see that for a few years. They're still in the process of determining the details of that.
All right, let's take a look at Starbucks. What's our choices?
So the
here?
healthiest holiday beverage at Starbucks, because people think, oh, it's this time of year, I need to treat myself. Well,
I need an eggnog.
Not every day's a treat. So really, you can, all of these are nice holiday choices. Let's just pick the one that's not doing so much damage. And the choice here is going to be the gingerbread latte. I don't know if people realize the eggnog, 470 calories, 21 grams of fat. That is a meal. You can't have that along with oatmeal. And
that's why it's so fabulous. It's just a delicious drink.
And I'm not trying to be the mood buster here. Sometimes, you know, if it's a one-time-a-year thing and you can only get the eggnog latte, that's fine. But it's not every day. It's not every week even. And
I know that from my wife's Weight Watchers thing, ginger snaps are kind of like the preferred cookie, too. If you're going to have a cookie on a Weight Watcher, the spice sort of fills up a lot of the flavor that you might be getting out of the fat and the sugars. Well, Amanda, Cheramie, certainly a lot of food for thought, if you'll pardon that expression, but really some eye-opening results there. And I guess the advice to everybody is kind of check those calorie charts in these fast food restaurants when they go there, because they will be surprised as to what they see.
Right. Go prepared.
All right. Thank you very much for opening our eyes to that.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being in this morning. Amanda